I remember well when I woke up in a pool of my blood. Fell on the half landing of my house in London, and all of a sudden I had cut my wrist, and now I just woke up in a pool of blood. I was thinking, wow, is this really all that there is to life? Is this my moment? Am I dying, basically? So it's in that moment when you really hit rock bottom, when I hit rock bottom, that I decided, no, I'm staying here. I want to create a life. I want to actually have a life where I feel super alive, where I can feel all the sensations and the pain and the beauty that life has to offer, but like that full spectrum. So that's where my whole personal development deep dive started, where I started to recognize that for 9 months I'd been living this life just kind of going on with everyday life, thinking that everything was okay, but my body gave up on me. I spent 9 months in and out of hospital, fainting, and actually just being a shell of the woman that I used to be. So finding scrumptiousness again, finding sensuality, finding pleasure was not that easy when you actually, but you can't even walk from one side of the room to the other without fainting. Your utmost thought is fear. It's fear of feeling too much, fear of having those sensations and thinking, oh my God, something is going to happen. So you're never quite in the present moment. So meditation helped, personal development helped, being in a community with people that actually recognized that I wasn't just the woman that was chair-bound, that was bound and couldn't go out, but there was so much more underneath there. So little by little, these are the little incremental changes. Little by little, I started taking care of myself more instead of putting all my attention on the children and what they needed and wanting to give more of myself, but there was nothing I could give at that moment. I started to put the attention on myself. And for a long time, the kids thought that that was quite selfish. Or like, Mommy, we're not used to you putting attention on yourself, taking care of yourself, writing, talking about your emotions, going to events, and really recognizing that you have body sensations, you have emotions, you have thoughts, and becoming aware of that. So the more that I did that, the more that they also recognized that, there are certain standards. They didn't want to see me unhappy either. So the more that they saw me change, the more they recognized, like, whoa, this is actually a really, really good thing that she is finding something for herself. And this is the bit where I see with my clients, and especially if they have children or if they have a partner that may not be on board with them starting to love themselves more, starting to take more time for themselves. In the beginning, there might be a bit of like pushback, a bit of like, not sure we like the person you've become. And then the more that they actually see that, they become more fun to be with. They become, just easier people. They're having fun. They're not constantly in their negativity or constantly in their thoughts of what could go wrong. But I have clients that burst out laughing in the middle of something which might be quite sad. And they start actually then recognizing, it's like, yes, I can have this really sad moment, but there can be so much joy at the same time. So it's really creating this new paradigm shift of recognizing, where can I feel just a little bit more in my body right now? Where can I bring in a bit more joy? What is it? Is it lighting a candle? Is it taking 5 minutes to do some breath work? Is it doing a bit of yoga? Is it connecting with a friend? Is it hugging my dog? What is it that I can do today to bring in 3 more things that bring me joy? And the more that you build on that, the more beauty that starts to just appear in your life. And it almost feels like a flower opening. It's like it didn't have to be so tough, everything, but we can start to deeply feel, and then also to start having pleasure again.